Guys, it's me, Judy, and today's video is a very special video because today we're gonna be going to two makeup artists. What is this angle where I am? We're gonna be going to two different makeup artists and we're gonna be getting a no makeup look. So for today's video, we're gonna be recreating this specific makeup look. It's kind of an idea of what I wanted for the no makeup look. It does seem simple when you look at it, but it's actually not. And to recreate this makeup look, I went to a cheap makeup artist and an expensive makeup artist, compared them to see who did better. Let's go, let's start. We're starting out with a cheap makeup artist, so.
Hello and welcome! Voiceover Judy's here! Voiceover Judy's back! Voiceover radio Judy. I'm more like a radio now than a voiceover. I talk a lot. I don't shut up. Wow. How are you guys? How have you been? I miss you. I miss talking to you. I miss seeing you. That's kind of weird and scary, but okay. We're happy. We're happy. You know, if you keep saying it, it becomes true. What is this intro?
Wow.
Listen, we're gonna get right to it. We're going to the cheap makeup artist first. So something to keep in mind, this is not the worst review. This is just a cheap salon, which means that certain things, certain standards they have are not really implemented all the time. It's not really the best place you could go to, but it's definitely not the worst. You know, it's nice to keep that in mind. Like, for example, he starts off by wiping. For example, he starts by wiping my face with a wipe. Wow, genius. That's it. He doesn't moisturize. He doesn't prepare my skin. He doesn't do anything to do with, you know, the prepping stage of makeup. He just gets right into it and he does my eyebrows. He does ask if I wanted to get my eyebrows done or not, which is cool. He asked. I like the way he did my eyebrows. He was actually pretty quick with it. He obviously knows what he's doing. I did make it very clear though that I wanted something so natural, so flawless, that made it seem as if I had no makeup on, but still kind of, you know, emphasized my natural features. Basically just like this picture. So that's why I felt that when he went on to conceal my eyebrows and when he went on to conceal my eyes in general, there was a little too much product. I look kind of oily, I look greasy. I look like the frying pan that you fried your potatoes in and the oil is still there and you reuse the oil because you're nasty. Wow. Yeah, apart from the fact that concealer should be a shade lighter than your skin, or at least your shade, this was darker than my shade, so it kind of looked weird. I looked like I'm sleep deprived. I like the color he went for in my eyes. I feel like it's natural, it's subtle, it's just the perfect shade. He does suggest to use eyeliner. Now, the eyeliner I had in mind is very, very light eyeliner. I didn't want anything too thick because that loses the whole point of the makeup. So when he does do my eyeliner, I feel like it was a little too thick. I felt like it was a little too dark and just not natural. But whatever, we're moving on. That was it for my eyes. He didn't really do much, which is great, really. I didn't expect him to. The most important part of it for me was the face, because that's where, you know, you could tell if the makeup artist has skill or not, especially with natural makeup. As I said in the intro, natural makeup might seem simple, but it's really not. It's very hard to perfect to make it seem like you have no makeup on but still look flawless. I look way too cakey. I look like I've had 10 and thousands of layers of makeup on, and it doesn't even flatter me. I know I have a pretty small forehead, so him also contouring my forehead, like there was no need for that. I just feel in general he used way too much product. Maybe if he kind of toned it down a little bit, it would have looked nicer. I also didn't realize something, but when he did contour my nose, he went with a lot less intensity than the rest of my face, so it kind of looked like it wasn't really contoured. And they weren't straight, they weren't symmetrical, so my nose ended up looking like it's broken. So it would have either looked nice if he generally lowered the intensity of the contour of my face, or if he just left my nose just as intensely contoured as the rest of my face. I don't know, just some sort of equality between them. I do like the fact that he's constantly using brushes. It was relatively clean. He obviously had a concept of makeup, which is why it's important, as I said before, to differentiate between a worst reviewed makeup artist and a cheap makeup artist. The worst reviewed makeup artists usually are people who don't even know what makeup is. But with a cheap makeup artist, it's just someone who does know, they do it as a job, but sometimes they just don't get most of the things correctly done, or it's just really not up to the standard most of the time. Sometimes it actually works out, which is why there are hidden gems everywhere. So I've done a lot of videos about this before, but in this case, I feel like he didn't really enhance my features as much as he pointed out my insecurities. I feel like even with my nose, if you look at it closely, made it seem like I have a freaking highway running down my face. Like even the contour, it goes all the way down to my cheeks. It kind of gives you this feeling of as if your eyes are droopy or as if you're sleepy or tired, kind of. So it definitely didn't enhance my face in any way or form. Again, he was clean, he was professional, he knew where to put what, but I felt like maybe the excess of product or maybe the fact that he kind of went a little overboard made it look a little too tacky, I guess. Even with my lips, I like that he used a brush. So a lot of the factors in this makeup could have really worked out great if only he didn't. I don't know what the issue is really. You guys let me know. This was not extremely cheap. This was $25, by the way. So it's not the cheapest in the market, but it's definitely cheaper than our expensive makeup look, which was, by the way, $70. So I guess, yeah, we'll be able to compare more when we see the expensive makeup. That's where it really shows the difference.
Makeup.
So, welcome back home. this was the cheap makeup look. Now, the whole point of the video, again, I probably already talked about this a lot, but it's the no makeup look, or the natural look that, you know, you want to enhance your features, but you don't want it to show that you have makeup on. Did this look achieve that?
Definitely.
I feel so natural. I can literally now go to a swimming pool and be comfortable swimming in the pool.
I don't think you would be comfortable with natural makeup on either.
I don't know what where this was
example.
going, but okay.
Terrible example, Judy. Judy don't know. The D in your name stands for don't know.
Don't know. Judy does know. Whatever.
You told the man several times, like, we want natural, subtle,
yeah, I stressed it very
no
much.
makeup look.
Exactly, and I even showed him this picture that we already talked about, and I also stressed the fact that I want my face to look, especially my face, to look flawless without like any pimples or any blemishes showing, because that's probably, I think that's the main point behind a no makeup look, is to, can you, like, you're really close.
But Judy,
really
you are
uncomfortable.
flawless.
So I feel like in that aspect he didn't really do well in concealing the parts that I didn't like and kind of enhancing my natural features. I think my nose looks bigger as usual.
You contoured it wrong.
Yeah, it's really not that hard, I swear. I swear.
The highlight on the tip of the nose just looks, I feel like maybe it's too thick.
Yeah, probably, because that's what
makes it
makes it
really
bigger.
thin, yeah.
Plus, you could have just made like a tiny circle with a brush, like from far, without too much product.
Obviously, cheap, but it wasn't super cheap.
It wasn't cheap, no.
It was $25.
It was $25, but this is the cheaper option, so we're just gonna stick with that.
You look really cakey.
Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let's move on to our expensive makeup. I hope that expensive makeup is better. I want to feel
Hopefully.
good. I want to feel good, please.
Judy wants to film one outro. Just one.
Just one outro.
Just one where she feels
please.
good.
Now for the expensive makeup. The thing is, and the reason why I really like doing videos like this, is you really get to see the true value and really the difference between good makeup and bad makeup. Because a lot of the time, especially with my videos and my channel, you know, we go to the worst reviewed, we see all these really bad makeup looks. It becomes really hard to judge sometimes, because you just get used to seeing something so terrible. So in this case, the cheap makeup, it wasn't really great. Now for this makeup look, this was $70, definitely high end, and definitely sets the standard and the bar super high, because $70, again, that's not the regular amount people ask for here. The average is around 20, 30, maybe 40. Obviously, when it comes to comparing, I don't think there's a chance for the cheap makeup artist to compete with this one. But in the same time, I feel like this makeup look, it could have easily been around $30, $40 worth rather than the $70. I don't feel like the experience was magical or the place was super luxurious or anything special about it, really. The makeup artist was super sweet. She was professional. She knew what she was doing. She's definitely talented. And you can say up to 80% of the makeup, I was absolutely in love with it. I was rooting for her so hard. It just didn't have the finesse, I guess, but maybe that's just me salty about my $70. But I'll let you guys judge. This makeup look was so much more relaxing to watch and to go through, so enjoy.
I don't wanna be your sweet lemonade. I don't wanna quench your thirst when you got the cream. On your wall, I'm a human after all, and I'm tired of being emotional. I've got news for you. You can rip my feathers out. Sun winds over clouds this time. I won't be stuck with you. No more kisses, no more shout outs. I see you in the shadows when I lay awake. I hear you how you sigh like an earthquake. No blisters on my hands. I refuse
now, it's absolutely beautiful. I just loved the entire result. I loved everything she did. It was such an enjoyable process, to be honest. She has very light, soft hands. It almost felt like she wasn't even doing anything to my face. It was just that soft. I was occasionally peeping at myself, so I was pretty happy with the result. Up until this moment where I feel like she kind of overdid it with the bronzer or the contour. But I felt like it was a little a little too much product, and she could have just kind of dabbed the brush so that the excess product would leave and it wouldn't stain my face too much. It's such a shame, to be honest, because everything was perfect. My eyebrows, my shade, my foundation, my everything was amazing. It was also the perfect natural no makeup look. I think I need to get over it. Maybe I'm probably exaggerating, but I don't know, having this shade under my eyes, especially around my cheeks, it always gives me this impression like my face is kind of drooping, or as if my cheekbones are actually lower than they are, which is obviously not the effect anyone would want to go for. We just finished the expensive makeup for the no makeup look. I don't know, I'm conflicted. I definitely love my eyebrows. I think this is the best time I've ever gotten them done. And my eyes, I don't think they're bad. I like my eyes. However, I feel like the contour kind of failed the look a little bit. She did my foundation, by the way, from scratch, which is awesome, and it's exactly my shade, so that's something nice. But the color of my lips and the contour, I feel, could have been a little better or slightly more natural. This is $70. I don't know if this is worth $70, that's the thing. There's no lashes. There was no complimentary drink. But it's definitely up there. Like, even the makeup artist, she obviously knows what she's doing. She had very nice products. She had Kylan. She had a lot of nice things, and her hand was very smooth across my face. It played with my face. Well, anyway, let me know, you guys, what you think in the comments below. This was a cheap versus expensive no makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to know.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I mean, bye.
Bye.
I'm breaking down.